Hey, what's going on? It's Michelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you. It is a pick a pal video, and the topic is who is keeping an eye on you, who's keeping tabs on you. Yeah, we have 3 pals here. Pal 1 is a picture of a couple on a boat. Pal 2 is a picture of a couple. I think they're in a cave with a bunch of like water, inside water. And then pal 3 is a picture of a couple dancing at like a club with red lights. Alright. And as usual, all songs mentioned will be tagged below, as well as the extended, a direct link to the extended version will be tagged below as well. Thank y'all so much for always messing with me. You know, I fuck with y'all along this way. If you are a returning subscriber, hey friend. If you're new here, welcome. Hope these messages resonate. If you find that they do, check out my other videos. Those may resonate as well. I'll see y'all in y'all section. Bye. Hi, Pal 1. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. Okay. And we want to know who's keeping an eye on my Pal 1s. Thank you so much. Okay, we got a card off the bat. The 3 of Pentacles. I definitely feel like y'all may work some sort of job where you are exposed to the public. People see you because you do something. Okay? You could be online with it and you can't control who sees you, who watches you or not. It could be like that, or you work at like a shop, a store, somewhere you can't control the traffic. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know who's gonna walk through the door of your job. Now this could be that you like broadcast in some way, shape, or form, or you work in a public way. I hear public saying too. I don't know, but it's something about like you operate or you work, your occupation or some shit is. It could be like exposed to anyone, like anybody has access to it, right? So off the bat, for Pal 1, there's people who watch you just period, just like purely out of curiosity. Now, there's a few individuals in this community you're part of who watch you, and they are coming from a perspective of like envy, but this could be due to their own insecurities, like within themselves. This could be like financial insecurity. I also feel like a lot of older people hate on y'all. Okay, a lot of older people might watch y'all. They're not all haters. Sometimes they, you know, I'm not getting at old people just in general, but there is like for specifically this work environment. If you think that some older people who've been there, or maybe they just have seniority at this job or whatever, if you think that they're kind of like hating on you, they are. Or if you think that they have something to say, or you think that they're coming from a perspective of like negativity when they criticize you, when they look at you, critique you, whatever, interact with you in general, their perspective of you, it is because of this, due to some sort of insecurity that's inside of them. Like literally, like, and I'm not even like trying to say it like it's something wrong with them, they just hate on you, they want to be you. Like, no, like it's like somebody comes from a different time. I hear a time zone. Y'all could just be very culturally different, but I'm getting the example of somebody who's older, who's watching you. This can be someone who's of the opposite sex. They grew up on certain principles. They grew up with certain mentalities, certain mindsets, certain way of thinking, way of life. You can challenge whatever this is, right? Like, somebody could be old and it's like, oh yeah, when I grew up, like ladies had to wear skirts or dresses. They weren't allowed to wear trousers, right? So this could be something as simple as that. And a motherfucker, like an old motherfucker man is like looking at you and they mad because you wearing trousers or some shit. Like they feel like women shouldn't wear jeans, okay? So I'm using the word insecurities, but these might be full-blown prejudices. Like, so a lot of people who are prejudiced, or they like to hold themselves in some esteem that says that like they're prejudiced towards you or a demographic that you could be a part of. This could touch on race, depending on who you are and what you know. Yeah, I hear management. Someone has a racist management. Okay? Somebody has a management that has their prejudice and they do project them onto Pal 1. This is the same people who keep an eye on you. Okay, they might be physically always like you always feel like you can feel their eyes on you. You do. Like even if you're like out on a out actually like working and they're in a break room or some shit, they're like watching the cameras, watching you that way. Like if you feel weird around this person, use your instincts, y'all, because this person is weird. They are like, they're keeping an eye on you, but it's like this eye of like, it's like borderline curiosity though. I can't even lie. It's like borderline, like they're just interested in what you, like they're just too, I don't know. It's just giving like some old motherfucker who just like, you young. So they're interested in like your young life or your young, like whatever it is that you do. I don't know. Yeah. This is very like conflict driven here as well. You may go out of your way to try to be extra nice to this individual as well. And it's not going to work because they already have their mind made up about you, y'all. Whoever this young person is in this situation, it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, how you try to like impress these people, how much you know. They're not going based off of your qualifications. They're not even coming from this perspective in a manner of like because they think for themselves at all. This is somebody who does not have a capacity to think for themselves because they allow worldly prejudices and shit like that off the bat to even control the way that they treat people or control the way they see people and shit. Like, so this is automatically somebody who is not qualified to think for themselves whatsoever. So you even like going out of your way to try to practice kindness towards this individual, it's not going to alter their way of thinking whatsoever. They don't think that far. Like they don't think to themselves like, oh, maybe this person's actually there. They seem very respectful and they're always kind to me. Maybe I should judge them based off of my own interaction with them. Nah, they're not that smart. They're going to continue to carry on these prejudices to the day they die. They old and they crusty and they musty and they mad and they miserable. They're stuck in their motherfucking ways and they trying to bring you some trouble. I do heavily feel like this is like a workplace feud or some bullshit. Somebody trying to like one up you or some shit. And they not realize like they're trying to treat you. Somebody is trying to treat like this young person like everything that you're young, but everything that you do is wrong or you don't know what you're doing and I don't know, it's like they're not giving you no opportunity or no elbow room to make a mistake. Like, you're young, my nigga. This could be somebody who is just some sort of authority figure, a teacher, a mother, a father, a mentor, a counselor. Like I said, like management at your job, a supervisor. This motherfucker's a trainer. And it's like, they want somebody to just give up without even trying. Like, and I'm not getting that Pal 3 has that sort of relationship. But I mean, not Pal 3, Pal 1. Pal 3, you're not like that. Like, you type of person, you're going to keep trying until you get it. It is what it is. You make a mistake. Oh, okay, that's fine. You allow yourself to make mistakes. You don't give a fuck. And that's exactly how you're supposed to be. This is who's keeping an eye on you. They're watching you. It's like, bitch, you can watch me all the fuck you want. It's going to be the same scenario. Whether I trip, I fall, I score, I don't give a fuck. What I'm doing in my life is what the fuck I'm doing, and there's no shame in my game. That's what Pal 1 is like low-key saying. Like, you can watch it all you want. You can watch me all you want, bitch. On my worst day, I'm still shitting on you. Even if I'm having a bad week, a bad year, a bad month, a bad time. What the fuck does that have to do with you? Okay? It's like for everybody, anybody's watching you, it's like somebody waiting on the fuck up. They're waiting on you to slip. They're waiting on you to make a mistake. They're waiting on you to be wrong. They're waiting on you secretly, okay, to just, like, admit that you're flogging. Or it's like some shit like that. And the whole time it's like, bitch, this could all crumble tomorrow. I could be in despair. I could go through all the things that you wait on me to go through. And it still won't be satisfactory for you because I don't give a fuck. Okay? Somebody definitely has a tough, I don't give a fuck attitude. Like, mind your business. Okay? This is somebody who's a coward because they watch this Empress in secret. Okay? I feel like this could be somebody who's the same gender as you as well. There's somebody who's the same gender as you who watched you in secret. They could be watching you online. They're watching this Empress. They're looking at this Empress. They're making sure they're going to your page looking at your shit. making sure, let me make sure I don't like anything, so they don't know I'm looking at them. And it's a bitch. It's like somebody who's the same gender as you. So for a heterosexual woman here who's like, why is this bitch looking at me like that? It's like, it's weird for heterosexual women. But for people who are not, for women or feminine appearing individuals who are not heterosexual or who like other feminine appearing individuals, then it's like, no, that's not weird. I want that sort of attention. That's fine. You know? But I do feel like the one that's being watched is unaware of the sort of attention that they're getting. Okay? I do feel like whoever it is that's watching you is keeping tabs on about one. They try to be like you, the same gender. They try to be like you. They don't hit the same. They're beautiful in their own respect, but it don't hit like how you hit. It's so strange. It's like they take all that, like, because the moon card is a major arcana in its own right. Why the fuck is the moon card trying to be like the Empress? Be yourself. It's like this person, they have their own, like, wisdom and shit. But they still trying to, like, clock you and clock yours, man. They not hitting like the Empress, though. That's the cold part. They need to stop trying to compete with the Empress. It's making them, like, it's not, like, I don't know. They trying to copy you, and because they copying you, you know, you have a good formula about when you look good. So naturally, somebody who's copying you, they're gonna look good too, but they're not hitting like you. Period. They're not hitting like you do. It's not the same. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Paula. Thank you for coming to inspire me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. Alright, and we want to know who's keeping tabs on Pal 2. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Ask for clear, honest, and concise messages for Pal 2 in regards to who's keeping tabs. This is somebody who tried to interfere into your space in truth. I hear stay playing. This is somebody who's tried to give you different gifts, give you certain attentions, do certain things. They tried to, like, I keep hearing intrude, but that's not the right word I want to use. Invade your space. This is somebody who tried to slowly but surely build a connection with you so that you could have, like, this is somebody who wants a friendship with you. They want a relationship with you. They want to be your friend. They want to be someone that you trust. Somebody that you are able to confide in. This friend or whoever it is that you could be giving energy to back and forth. You've known this person for a while. I hear 6 years. I hear the word love triangle. I don't feel that too heavy though. Whoever this person is who is keeping tabs on Pal 2, this is somebody who tried to, like, be your friend. They tried to get close to you, have some sort of relationship with you. They want to be close to you. This is someone who's kind of borderline, like, giving obsessive energy. Okay, I'm getting, like, you know those horror films where it's like, I think it's one called, like, The Roommate, and the lady was, like, had a roommate and the bitch ended up being, like, obsessed with her. This is this person. So yeah, Spirit is calling someone to definitely use your discernment, because if not in everybody's case is this person, like, just like a freak who's just obsessed with you, like, wants to be you, and da-da-da. Sometimes this is just somebody who really is very much interested in you and they want to be your friend. They feel like you'll be a cool person to be friends with, you know, and they're just normal. They just want to create an authentic, regular bond. Some people here are normal, but other people here are just very, like, obsessive. Like, there's something about you, Pal 2, that they just want to keep getting information about, keeping tabs on. Somebody's trying to get as much information on you as possible. They're looking your name up in other social media websites. You're in their search bar on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. They've looked up your name everywhere. YouTube, Pinterest. Damn. This person wants to see your online footprint. They want to gather as much information as they can, just out of pure curiosity. I feel like you're very enlightening, though. You could be someone who writes quotes. You could be someone who talks a lot. You can be someone who has content. You can be one of those meme pages. You do stuff like that. This person just wants to see what you post because the information that you have to offer is very helpful. You are very wise, pal, too. They are getting a lot of information on how to be in sync with their intuition, how to follow their instincts, how to meditate. I don't know, it's something that you do. You teach people how to meditate. You teach people how to do yoga. You teach people spirituality. You could be some sort of trainer. I hear fitness trainer, fitness coach, things like that, like exercising videos and shit. But also, like, you could sprinkle a little spiritual wisdom in there. Okay, I just realized this card is from a whole different deck. Okay, but yeah, this is somebody who's definitely wanted to have a personal relationship with you. I hear face to face. This is somebody that you know in your real life, face to face. You might see this person often. You might have a relationship with them. You might not know that they are on your social media. Maybe they have like a different name. This person has looked your name up. They've Googled your name and they've gotten your physical address. They know where you live. I don't think that they would be the type to like go pull up on you or anything, but they have your address from Google. Okay, so you don't want people to be able to look up your address, then I don't know, take precautions or measures. I think that you can make it to where your name is not available, your address not available that way, but there's a lot of people you can find on Google just like that, okay? So, yeah, be just aware of that because not everybody's aware of that. I do think that there's like a significant age difference from when you first met this person to who you are now. This person has met you when you were young and now you're older. That's when they were first introduced to you. Every single bit of information that Pal 2 has to offer, this person consumes it. They're like a glutton. Well, but like they're only like a glutton for Pal 2. This relationship with you is something that they overthink about a lot. It is something that kind of like stresses this stalker out. I give them, go ahead. I mean, this person's a stalker, you know? There's no way you're Googling motherfuckers' names and like you're a stalker, dude. It's not normal, right? You are very much pedestal. You're favored by this individual. I hear glamorized, romanticized. If this person is infatuated with you, they romanticize you, your perspective. They think everything you have to say is gold. Like you're so deep, you're so intellectual. I mean, this is a fan, right? Like this is somebody is genuinely a fan of yours because you have helped them elevate in that way. They could have been like, yeah, I watched this person's content or listened to them or read their work since I was young. They've helped me get through a lot. You've helped this person on their journey. You've planted some mustard seeds in their journey that, you know, they've really been able to cultivate a certain path for themselves through your knowledge, through your enlightenment, through the things that you've said here and there. This information that they've been gathering on you, they've been able to really take it to the bank and deposit that, okay? Your 2 cents really is going towards the bill. Basically, right, Pal 2? Like, this is what that means. Your 2 cents goes towards the bill, for real. What did Big Sean say? Little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I'm mentioning things that I'd rather fucking do. Okay? The fuck? To see somebody who is obsessed with Pal 2 and then act like they ain't fucking with Pal 2. Like they hide it. It's why I think I was getting the word coward. This person is very cowardly. They can send other people to watch you. So they hide behind other usernames if they don't have other people involved. Hide behind an aliases. And they watch you. But they swear that they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Right here, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Like, that's what this person is singing the whole time. You are the center of their desires, okay, of their curiosity. They give a fuck like crazy. I've never seen nobody give a fuck more than this person. They care. They just like don't show it, I guess. Okay, but that's what I got for you, part 2. If that resonated, thank you for giving this for me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Alright, part 3. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. Alright, and we want to know for pal 3, who's keeping tabs on pal 3? Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. That's for clear, honest, and concise messages for pal 3. In regards to who's keeping tabs on pal 3. Okay, pal 3, I'm definitely getting Empress. I hear Empress magic. Somebody got that Empress magic. Somebody could be an Empress or identify as such and be into witchcraft, magic, things like that. You have just a natural magic. I hear karmic. Are y'all the facilitator of karma, y'all? We have some Libras in here. Facilitating. I hear facilitation. You facilitated some karmic. Okay. But I feel like all you're doing is just releasing information. You're releasing some sort of information, pal 1. Excuse me, pal 3. What's crazy is I was trying to stop myself from saying pal 2. So you have similarities to pal 2. You could be in some sort of craft. This is centered around esoteric knowledge, though. I hear instrument. You're very instrumental to spiritual awakenings. You're very much utilized in distributing clarity when people are in dire situations, when people are in distress, mental distress, emotional distress. You give clarity, but you give the sort of clarity, pal 3, that hurts. Sometimes, for people that you've hurt through the clarity that you've given, there's something about that mouthpiece. You got a very powerful mouth, pal 3, and you've orchestrated a lot of different people's like awakenings. In other words, you're triggering as fuck. These are the individuals who's keeping a tab on pal 3. The people who are triggered. You might say some shit online. You're like, oh, I just say some shit I posted and, I said what I said. I'll go about my motherfucking day. That's like, I don't give a fuck, You might have a platform. I do think you have a platform, y'all. Pal 3. Some people take the seeds that you plant on this platform and they're able to grow their own gardens with it. They're able to take it. It's very fruitful. This knowledge that you give is fruitful. I hear fruital. Some people rather take the knowledge and be upset. So the people who are keeping an eye on you, it's a mixture of all the above. It's a mixture of people who are like, man, this person's advice really got me somewhere. It's really able to achieve all what I wanted to achieve in my life because this person's dope ass advice. And then for other people who are triggered into not liking you or holding your words against you or wanting to shoot the messenger and things like that, these people are just like further confused, but they're still like keeping tabs on you, watching you. They're watching you, but they're refusing the knowledge that you have to offer. But they don't miss a beat. This is like, they're not missing nothing that you're posting. But they listen to you. This is like, they're not doing anything with the information that you're giving them. But other than listening. And then like, they refuse to like apply your knowledge to their life. It is just leaving them worse and worse. And like, it's leaving them more confused. There's somebody who's just too grown to be acting dumb. Somebody like is just acting like super ditzy, like I don't know, like I don't know. This is like the energy. I'm just getting like an airheaded feminine energy here. Somebody could be being willfully ignorant, purposely acting dumb. I do feel like it's an inauthentic stupidity. I don't think that they're really dumb. I hope not. You got somebody who's older than you, keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you, wanting to make a move towards you. This motherfucker's way too old for you. They could be like your grandpa. Or they're just old. Like, they're old. I think that they're even too old for your liking. There's like this old man trying to make a move on this young feminine. And whatever race this old man is, this feminine is the same race as them. There's somebody who's older and they should be more mature, but they're only offering like a fling, or they're only, I hear the word study. This is somebody who they only, like, they don't offer like what people their age should be offering. Like, this person should have like it together to some extent, and they don't. Somebody is making some sort of decision in regards to their potential, where they could take something, where they could take these romantic matches. Somebody is so picky choosy with who they want to be with, and they still end up choosing the wrong motherfucker every time. Like, no, I have all these options. This one or that one. No, not that one. It's like a ditzy, like, bitch. They. What's crazy is one of their options is emperors. They've had emperors. This person, this lady, this girl. And they still choose wrong. I hear choose wise. I hear wise guys. This is like somebody who prefers older men. Like, I'm hearing like a younger feminine who prefers older men, and these older men have no fruit to bear in their life. They have nothing going for them. They did nothing in their life. That's why they're interested in young girls. Like, they're not, like, these younger men are actually more achieved than a lot of like these older men who go for young girls, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, the people who are seeking you out, they're seeking you out because you're on their level type shit. Like, they don't have more than you, and they're seeking you out. Like, people who have more than you, I doubt that they're the ones that are like attractive, if you feel me. I don't know. But there's an emperor here, and that was like left, and for this woman to just go enjoy other options. They're like, well, I just want to go be a hoe or sell my pussy, or, you know, I'm getting all this attention, and I don't know. So there's like a woman here who rather go out and have sex with a bunch of other men. They don't want this emperor. This emperor could be looking at you because some sort of shit fell through with some young bitch that the motherfucker knew they was too old for, that left them so they could go suck other dicks. I don't know. I'm not even trying to sound so cruel, y'all, or crude or disgusting, but this is what I'm seeing. Like, some bitches, like, their fucking heads in a cloud. They're dead sea. They're on drugs or something. They're always in a fucking daze. They're not in reality. They only give a fuck about getting drunk or getting high or going out or getting weed or kicking it or fun, party. Summer's just begun. Like, I don't know. Like, this is somebody who's just, they're not on shit. Like, they're not on nothing. I don't know, y'all. Like, they only care about niggas and attention or some shit. Like, they have nothing else going for them. And this is a young woman who is getting touched on by a fucking older man. Like, I don't think that she's a minor, but she's dealing with like these old ass niggas. And she's like, yeah, baby daddy. I mean, no, not baby daddy. This is like a young woman. I think she's even like younger than me, because I'm in my mid to late 20s. So this is somebody who's even younger than me, like an adult teenager or early 20s, right? And they're like, oh yeah, sugar daddy. You know, you deal with older men because they got it together, and they don't. Like, nah. He's just gonna take you to live a little bit more life, or realize like, oh no, actually the older niggas, those are the ones that really be the motherfucking bums. They the last niggas who got shit together. You find out when you date man your own age, they actually have more shit going for them. They're the ones actually starting to graduate college and shit. These older niggas who be in their late 30s and shit trying to fuck with young bitches, or 30s in general, you know, they be the ones who have shit to their name. They have nothing to do. They have nothing to do but to fucking do all the same shit that young motherfuckers is doing, because they're just as accomplished as young motherfuckers are, which is like little to none. You feel me? Somebody is like riding dick or just being like hella promiscuous and not just, I hear not checking the calendar, like not giving a fuck about their menstrual cycle, their own personal health, like I don't know. And then like even the girl here is too old to be, it's too much immaturity. You know? I know it's supposed to be like who's keeping an eye on you. It might be this bitch keeping an eye on somebody. This nigga's new bitch or some shit. I don't know. Like an older woman got away from this masculine, and maybe this person was an emperor when you were with them, but they're not that no more. They're having some fling with a very young woman. This could be who's keeping an eye on you. This emperor got their eye on you for sure. There's an emperor who got their eye on Pal 3. Like they've been watching this whole time. They're just watching you. They're not trying to make a move, trying to make an offer, trying to come towards you. They're just looking at you. They're just keeping an eye on you. Y'all, I don't motherfucking know. Like I said, you might have some sort of esoteric knowledge to offer. Alright, but I'm gonna end that there. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.